What's poppin', guys? Welcome to Money Talk, the number one news source, the number one information source, and the number one entertainment source for everything regarding the stock market, the financial world, and the crypto universe. Today, what we're going to be talking about is Zomedica stock, alright? I don't know why I said Zomedica. I was going to say ZOM as the ticker, and then I was going to say Zomedica, and then it came out as Zomedica, alright? So, moving on, that's what we're going to be talking about. And more specifically, we're going to be answering you one simple question, okay? Are you a bag holder if you're still in the stock right now? So without further ado, guys, let's get this video on Zomedica started. But guys, before we get started, if you're watching this video on anything other than the YouTube app, there's going to be a button up there that says open, okay, or go to app or whatever. Make sure to click on that. I'm actually going to put a photo right here, okay? Make sure to click on that. It will take you directly to the YouTube app on your device, okay? It will make the video better. It will make the audio better. And it will make your complete Money Talk experience and your Zomedica video experience a whole lot better. So without further ado, let's get talking about ZOM. Zomedica is a veterinary health company, okay? And basically they're a pharmaceutical company for animals, all right? That's basically what they are. They work on development, research, and like selling and everything of drugs when it comes to animals, all right? I don't know if I said animal as if that's one thing, but animals, okay? Now, they did have a new product called the Truforma, right? The Truforma, which it helped with diagnosing the animals and stuff like that. But you knew all that, okay? But you knew all that. Let's be honest, okay? If you're holding Zomedica stock, you knew all that. And the reason you're here today is for your question to be answered, which is, are you a bag holder, okay? Considering that Zomedica stock from its all-time highs in February is down over 60 sad percent, okay? Very sad, very red. We don't like seeing this at all, all right? And in fact, I used to hold Zomedica stock, and I paper handed it somewhere in the $1.40. Now don't click away. Don't go like, okay, this guy's gonna tell me I'm a bag holder. This guy's gonna no, because indeed I believe that you're not a bag holder and that Zomedica has a 100% chance, okay, of recovering and making all-time highs again. Okay, now let me explain why. So when a stock is down from its all-time highs, it's important to ask yourself why. Why is it down from its all-time highs? And is it based on the stock or is it based on the market? Okay, because as we know, stocks don't always recover, but as we also know, markets always recover. All right, guys. Now, in mid-February, there was kind of this switch in the whole growth sector market where almost every growth stock was just plummeting down. I'm talking BNGO, I'm talking Plug Powers, I'm talking even Tesla, CCIV, right? And all these other pharmaceutical companies, EV, and everything that was speculative, okay? Now, why? Why did this happen? Okay, well, there are multiple schools of thought when it comes to what happened, okay? I know I've discussed this previously in my videos, but you guys are Zomedica viewers, okay? And I believe that a lot of you guys haven't watched my videos, so I'm going to touch on it again, okay? So, one school of thought is inflation. All right, inflation. A lot of people are scared of inflation. A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, the market's gonna crash," which is really stupid considering that inflation actually makes stocks go up. Okay, because people have more money, so they put in more money in the market, and everything becomes overpriced. Okay, that's how inflation works. There's too much money, and all the prices go up. And in the stock market, when the price of a stock goes up, that's good for us. Okay, so that's, but at the same time I do see where they're coming from, where they're like where people, that's the thing though, right? People confuse the economics of a country and the stock market together sometimes. Okay, the economics of a country, inflation for the economics is not good, okay, but inflation for the stock market, we can handle that. All right, we can ride that wave. Now, my theory, however, right, and theory that me and some other analysts also share is it's the hedge funds. Okay, it's the hedge funds. The way hedge funds trade stocks, right? They don't just buy a stock and hold it and pray, "Oh my God, I hope it goes up. I hope it makes me money." No, they don't do that. They are actively trading and they're actively going long and going short. Okay, now the growth sector starting February is when and basically the way these hedge funds work is that they see the sentiment in the market and they just double down on it. Okay, if the stock is going up, if the stock market is going up and the growth sector is doing well, they pump. Okay, so then it goes to the moon. But then soon as something a little shaky happens and they see a downtrend, they smack the stocks in the head, okay, by shorting. Now, how does shorting make a stock go down, you may be wondering? Well, the stock market is simple supply and demand, okay? But wait. Before we get any further, guys, make sure to smash the like button, okay? Because I want this video to reach out as many Zomedica investors as possible. So they're not worried about their position and they're not worried that maybe they're back holders. Okay, so make sure to smash the like button so this video gets shared with more people, and maybe even people that aren't Zomedica investors see this video and are like, this guy's right, Zomedica can recover, let me buy some Zomedica shares, which then that way the recovery is even sped up. Okay, now let's get back to my point. So the way the stock market works is simple supply and demand, okay? And when there is a lot of supply and not a lot of demand, okay, or rather when there's a lot of demand and the same amount of supply, the stock price goes up. Okay, that's how it works. More people want something, more people are willing to pay for it, so it goes up. But on the other hand, when the demand is decreased, aka people are selling, okay, when people are selling something and not enough people are buying it, okay, then the stock price goes down, okay, because the demand is going down, but the supply is staying the same, so the price goes down. Like, nobody wants this. Who's trying to buy this, right? But what if I told you? What if I told you that there was a way that you could sell a stock before ever buying it? Yes. I am talking about shorting and short selling. That's what short sellers do. The way short selling works is that you borrow a stock, okay, from your brokerage account, from your broker, and then you sell it. Okay, you sell it and then you buy it back when the stock goes lower, and then you give it back to your broker. Okay, and the cut between where you sold it and where you bought it back to give it back to the person that you borrowed it from is where you make that profit, okay? But when you borrow a stock, you're not buying the stock, so you're not helping with the upside demand. But when you're selling the stock, you're directly helping with the downtrend, okay? Therefore, it's like these people, they're just bashing the stock in the head. They're just selling it, causing the demand to look like it's going down, okay? Now, that's what hedge funds do, okay? And when it goes down, I mean, look at what I love using this clip, all right? Look at what Jim Cramer, look at what the devil himself, Jim Cramer, said regarding this.
Seeing this? You know, a lot of times when I was short at my hedge fund and I was positioned short, meaning I needed it down, I would create a level of activity beforehand that could drive the futures. It doesn't take much money. Similarly, if I were long and I would want to make things a little bit rosy, I would go in and take a bunch of stocks and make sure that they're higher, and maybe commit $5 million in capital to do it, and I could affect it. What you're seeing now is it probably is bigger market now. Maybe you need $10 million in capital.
Yeah, you heard him. Yeah, I would just go ahead and take some shares and short them, or take some. If I wanted to go up, I would just take some shares, sell them at a higher price, and this dude just confessed to market manipulation. Well, where's the SEC? Where's the? I mean, don't get me started on the SEC. All right, I mean, the SEC are like blind parents. Okay, that they just let their kids do whatever they want because they can't see. That was a really bad analogy. All right. But it's okay, because like, I'm sorry for all the blind people, but like they're gonna be seeing this anyways, right? That was a good one. But if you're hearing this, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm also blind. If you're seeing this, that's why I get to do that. All right. Anyways, so back to Zomedica. But the way that these hedge funds work, right, is that they overextend the market way up or way down, which causes this rubber band effect. Okay, let me use my mask here for an example. Okay, so they push it way up, right, and then it bounces right back really quickly. Or they push it way down. They short. They short, and then at one point, pop, it goes to the moon. Okay, so right now we're seeing a little bit of that with stocks such as Lucid, CCIV. Let me just pull up the CCIV chart right now. Right, so we're seeing CCIV right now on their monthly. They're up over 25%. Okay, just on their monthly chart. So this stock has seriously found its bottom, right? And its bottom is somewhere between the $19 to $18 price range. That's where the bottom seems to be at this point. Okay, so if it bounces back there, I will definitely be picking up more shares. But yeah, so that's what they do, right? And right now at Zomedica, right? At Zomedica, we haven't really seen this rubber band effect kick in yet, okay? We are seeing a lot of volatility. We are seeing Zomedica be up 30% one day, and then by the end of the day, it's back down to 5%, and then one day it's down negative 10%, and then the next day it's up 20%, right? So we're seeing a lot of crazy movement with Zomedica, but we haven't really seen the full rubber band effect in effect yet. All right, guys. So which makes me want to buy Zomedica right now, right? Maybe not right now, honestly, because on the 5-day right now, I don't think that it is the best price of entry price, because actually, I mean, on the 5 days it's only up 7%, so maybe it's not even that bad. It's just this chart looks very misleading that I'm looking at it. On the 5 days, it's like one big spike. It's like, Jesus Christ, what is happening here, right? And I didn't really see the percentage change on it. So yeah, so right now Zomedica. So if you're holding Zomedica right now, guys, Zomedica is not a bag that you're holding. Okay, this is not. You're not a bag holder. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right. Now, like I was saying earlier, right? Zomedica is very volatile, right? So I think this gives a lot of room for day traders and etc. to come in as well and just play with the market. But at the same time, okay, back to why you're not a back holder again is, remember the first point I was trying to make where I said when a stock goes down, is it because the stock or is it because the market? Okay, and now I've proven to you guys that look, it's because of the market. Okay, it's because of the there has been no bad news regarding Zomedica. Okay, and the sad thing about the state of the market that we're in right now is when there is good news, when there's good news, okay, people see the good news as a catalyst to exit their position. Okay, when Zomedica goes up maybe 20%, people are like, okay, this is my exit point. This is it. This is where I'm gonna exit, and maybe I'll buy it lower. Okay, which kind of makes sense considering how volatile Zomedica is, but at the same time, we don't respect that. All right, diamond hands. Let's not act like I told you guys I sold Zomedica at the $1 like 20-cent level or whatever I sold it at. Let's forget about that. But diamond hands. Okay. Now, with that being said, guys, if this is the content that you guys enjoy, every day on this channel I come up with new content. Don't click away, man. Come on, don't click away yet. All right. Let me at least explain to you what I do. Okay. Let me talk about myself a little bit. Now that I talked about your favorite stock for like 10 minutes. All right, so every day on this channel, guys, I come up with new content regarding the stock market, the financial world, and I try my best to make this content entertaining for you guys, okay? Because I think the taboo of the stock market and financial education and crypto and everything being boring is not a good taboo that we really want in our society, and we want more people to be interested in being financially secure, right? So with that being said, I on Money Talk, this is where entertainment meets information. Okay, and that's been my effort to do this since day one when this channel started. Okay, guys, is to bring you guys information while keeping you guys entertained. Okay, now with that being said, smash the subscribe button. Stay a while. Okay, I mean we do everything on this channel. We got more content than freaking HBO. All right, like that's how hard we go. Okay, guys. And you know, sometimes I may sound like a broken record, okay, when I talk about what's happening in the stock market, but that's just the truth, right? I gotta tell people the truth, okay? So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching Money Talk.